All right, Kevin, you're in perfect field goal range with the best kicker to ever exist, ready to give this ball the boot and tie the game. Who knows, Kevin? The defense has been giving Sam a lot of issues, and he isn't playing very well, so we might be able to pull this off. What are you going to do, Kevin? It's 4th and 1. We don't need to go for it. Just tie it up, Kevin. Just tie the game up. Okay, fine. Kevin, you want to go for it? Fine, whatever. Just run the ball, Kevin. Please, please. And holy shit, that's a pick six. Kevin, what the actual fuck were you thinking? Why would you pass that? Why even go for it? Just get your 3 points. Stop trying to do this cutesy little shit. And I saw your dumbass on the sideline smiling. Ain't shit funny about this. Well, to the one person in the comments who said to make this a weekly thing, here you go. I hope you're happy, because I'm not. I wish I could sit here and be like, yeah, fuck the NFC North. The Vikings run that shit. But how silly of me. I completely forgot that desire comes with inherent suffering. And God told me that my suffering is being a Vikings fan. I noticed the last football video I made, it did pretty well. So I thank everyone who decided to watch that. That video was my raw emotion building up over the last 12 weeks. And I thought making that video would be the most productive thing I could do. Well, I thought the Vikings got raped last week. Well, they got extra raped by the Seahawks. And honestly, there's not really a whole lot to say, but I'll start with the positives. The defense. Yeah, they had some slip-ups, but only allowing one touchdown, that's always going to be a good thing and something that is impressive, especially against the Seahawks. And, yeah, that was the only bright spot in this game. Max, the most prepared Brosmer, was absolutely horrendous, throwing 4 interceptions. And yes, I'm counting that 4th one because it makes this even funnier. He threw for 126 yards and obviously no touchdowns. But I'll give Max a break because this is another undrafted free agent and a rookie who's making his first start. And, he had a couple good passes. There was some where, I was getting a little bit hyped. I was like, okay, Max. And then it would just be an interception. He had some good passes, but, they would just get dropped. I don't know what the hell is going on, but it seems like Jordan Addison and Jets will get these perfect balls, or at least catchable balls. And they cannot come down with it at all. But I don't even want to talk about Max or the offense. Yes, they were horrible and couldn't convert on a 3rd down. Even if it meant winning a Super Bowl, they still couldn't do it. But oh, no. You see, I've defended Kevin O'Connell many times, saying he's the best head coach in the league. And holy shit, he's the QB whisperer. Look at what he did with Josh Dobbs for, 2 or 3 weeks. Look at what he did with Kirk Cousins, Sam Darnold. For fuck's sake, he can make any QB play great. Is that true? I don't know. But what I do know is that he sucks ass at calling plays. This game was chalked as soon as Max Brosmer rolled out to his right on that 4th and 1. And yes, that was a dumb decision to throw that as you're being tackled. But he's not to blame. Because you know why? I place none of the blame on Max for that. And you want to know why? He shouldn't have been on the field to begin with. Will should have came out there, drilled that field goal, and tied the game. Now, do I think the Vikings could have won if they did that? Maybe, maybe not. I have no idea. But goddamn it, 3-26 looks better than 0-26. That was the precise moment when the game was over. But then it gets even better because towards the end of the game, when everyone knew the game was over, the Vikings are stuck at, it was like a 4th and 21. Maybe, I think it was like 4th and 13. Something ridiculous. It was absurd. But you know what? They were still in potential field goal range, and I have a good feeling Will would have hit it. But notice how I said would have, because they didn't bring him out. Oh, no. Kevin doesn't like that because we need a touchdown. We got to convert this. So let's develop this huge play and let's get someone open on this long route, and down goes Max. Turnover. It's shit like that makes me think, why is he the one calling plays? Let someone else do it because clearly he's smoking crack. They got to drug test him. And to all the people that say, oh, you should have kept Sam Darnold. You should have kept Sam Darnold. I say to you, and then what? What then? We both saw how he played against the Lions and the Rams last year. He has his issues. He played terribly in those games. Oh, but you can chalk that up to the O-line being bad. Yeah, I also agree with you there. I agree with you. But if the Vikings give Darnold this big contract, how do they improve the O-line? The same issues are going to happen as they did last year, and they can't improve because they have no money for it. That hasn't made any sense to me, but hey, maybe someone in the comments can make it make sense for me. Kevin has made some very questionable calls this year, and this game was the breaking point for me. There was plenty of times earlier this season where, JJ McCarthy, it'd be a 3rd and 1 and they pass it. Why are you passing it? There's times where they should go for it on 4th and down, and they don't. And then there's times where you really shouldn't go for it on 4th, and they do. Watching that game made me genuinely think he is purposely selling this game. So what's next? What is next for the Minnesota Chuds? Well, I hope they lose every game and get a higher draft pick. And from there, I don't know. Maybe a young running back or a center, since it seems like Ryan Kelly can never stay healthy. But you can have the best players in every possible position. But if the QB isn't great, then none of it matters. Oh yeah, and the shitty play calling, that doesn't help either. I don't know what the offseason holds for the Vikings. I have no idea. I would love for Justin Jefferson to stay, but he looks fucking pissed, and I don't blame him. I would be pissed too. You're wasting your prime in a team that they want to spend 2 to 3 years developing a quarterback. You don't have time for that. You don't have time. It's win now. The Minnesota Chuds never fail to amuse me. So in conclusion, the Vikings are arguably the worst team in the NFL, even though they're in win now mode. There's no way in hell they're making the playoffs, and it's looking like the Vikings are going to get a top 10 pick, and hopefully that pick will be decent. If you enjoyed this video, like and dislike, comment what team to talk about next, because honestly, there's nothing more to say about this team. And subscribe, because who knows, if you guys keep watching this, maybe this will turn into a Sunday thing. Thanks for watching, and Michael Giuseppe is out.